Hi and welcome to another update of Ammanford Junction. Sorry it's been a while, been really busy lately. Partly to do with the layout, partly to do with personal life stuff, so apologies for that. But here it is the next update. And the first major thing you could probably see is the station buildings are gone. I've decided I didn't like the Art Deco buildings that I had. I felt it doesn't give off the Manchester theme that I wanted it to. It was too London styled and I wanted to get rid of that, so I'm going to scratch build myself some island buildings in the middle, but they'll be at the other end of the platform to meet up with the station building there. So they'll come along and they'll come out about here, and the steps will come up about here, and there'll be another one on this platform here, and so on. So that's the biggest and first thing. And I'll be scratch building out a plastic card and stuff. It's the first major thing I'm going to be scratch building. Although one of the buildings will be a Batman building that I'm going to get, and you'll see what I'll do with that. It will be heavily modified like some of my other buildings. It's a Scene-Craft one. It's actually a Red Star Parcels office building, but I've looked at it and it looks really good as a waiting room. So that will be positioned on platform 4, which is here. As you can see, I've now made a new platform. Pico sides are just temporarily in place, but that is the new platform, and this the right shape. So it will have the modern fencing like the side over there next to the Voyager, modern wooden fencing I should say, all along the side here and then along the back, and the parcels, what I'm going to convert into a waiting room will be here. And that's going to sit on there, going to have heavily modified, repainted, etc, etc. And then, towards the other end of the platform, as this is much shorter than the others due to the side in there, you'll have, in that area there, you'll have the normal slope of the platform end towards the right, and then towards the left you'll have that there sitting like that with the stairs going down, and that will go down accordingly to meet up with the station building over there. As you can see, the layout is quite a mess at the moment, but I'm going to go through some of the buildings that I'm currently putting up for sale. These are the Art Deco buildings. They have been slightly modified, each one. The main island buildings more so than the newer low relief building. So I'll start off with that. That is this building here. Hardly any modification at all, apart from a few CCTV boxes, and it's just a bit of modernise on it. They can be easily taken off, and that's about it on that really. These are retailed about £40 at the moment, so I'll be looking for anything in the region of 20 for this one if anybody was interested. These items will be going up on eBay or being sold on very soon if no one gets in contact via YouTube. Next up is the subway building. Standard Batman. It's got a few modifications. It's got a way out sign written on it, and I see another display board TV. This has also received blue markings where they used to be red, and you'll see that with the other buildings as well. Now we have two exactly the same buildings. This one here, the centre building, island building, whatever it's called, another Art Deco one, same sort of blue painting on it instead of the red. A few decals added, they can easily be taken off as well. And then we have the last one over there as well, which is exactly the same as the one I've just shown you. So I'm looking for about £12–15 for the island buildings, £15 for the subway building, and about 20 for the Art Deco low relief station building. So that's a little bit of news on that. As you can see, the layout itself is quite a mess at this point in time. So I'll get on to more of what I'm planning to do next. As you can see, I've got two Scania recovery vehicles here. These I've had for some time now, and I thought I'd be able to use them in a cameo somewhere on the layout when it extends, or even on this part of the layout. So what I've done is I'm gonna get one of my old buses or trucks or something or other, and it's gonna be broken down the side of the road somewhere, and these two trucks will come out to help tow it back to its depot. So I've modified one to do this, so we'll have one as a lead vehicle or as an extra vehicle, and this one over here as the towing vehicle. So obviously you can see the difference between the two in this shot is one's got its retracted position, which is how the model comes as standard, and one with the extracted position, which will be used to carry the front axle of the truck or bus in tow. So I'll be doing a cameo for that soon, or somewhere on the layout. Here you can see where the DB Schenker Class 67 is a bit of a change. I've actually moved the transformer site building to there in the background, as you can see. It was recently located in that space where that Mercedes Network Rail van is, next to the Class 57 Virgin Thunderbird. I thought it'd be better over there, as I could use this space as a bit more parking area, and I'll be installing a new signal box in the form of a porter cabin, as they usually are these days, as it's right next to the old derelict signal box behind the station building. So I've moved this up to here. It creates a nice scenic division between the two lines. As you can see from this side as well, I think it looks a bit better here. If I zoom out, you can see how it sort of fits into place a bit better. It's closer to the wires of the overhead lines as well, and it fits in with the little line side cabin and stuff area next to it. So this is where I'll be keeping it instead, and I feel that it looks a bit better here and it benefits everything else a bit better. I've also, as you can see, I have recently mentioned I've redone the track work a bit over here, and this gives you a bit of a better view this time. As you can see, ignore the double slip, that's not there, it's just put there for the time being, but yeah, that gives you a good idea of how the yard expands from the single point into the wider range, how it goes from over here. So that's just giving you a bit of a better idea of how it looks, and it looks a bit better there. And I can have my derelict signal box with a new porter cabin signal box in this space here. I know that was being a quick update, but that's all I've got this week. I haven't done much. I've been working on the Mark II project, the Virgin, so I'll be showing you that soon. I've been doing some painting on those, so you get to see what I've been doing. I've also got a bus update coming soon, as well, with some new things. I've been doing a bit of painting recently, so that'll all come your way soon if you're interested in the buses and all the buses I do. Also check out my RN web if you haven't. It's WCML 100, and I post some pictures on there of the layout, and a couple that I've photoshopped as well, just to give a bit more interest. And I'll be back soon with another update. And if you are interested in the buildings, either comment or give me a direct message, or message me on RMWeb if you are interested. And I'm sure we can come to some sort of arrangement if you are. Apologies for the messy layout. I have been sort of sorting a lot of things out, especially with moving around all the Art Deco buildings off, and I'll show you what I've been doing in a couple of weeks' time. Thanks, bye.